Hello you Hillmaniacs, it's Hillmanator, and as you can see I've moved back home with just a couple of things. And we've also got all of this mess. Now I need to get all of this sorted so that I can be ready for when I move to New Zealand a week from now. And it all has to fit in here. We have no hope. So let's get started. We've managed to clear away more or less all of the stuff that was in this room. We've still got a couple of things in my bedroom that need sorting, but that can be sorted later. As of right now, all that's left in here is stuff that I'm going to be using tomorrow or stuff that I'm going to be taking with me to New Zealand. It's almost halfway through the day now, and the next day, obviously. And as you can see, we've made some decent progress. We've made a lot more in the living room where it's actually pretty much clear. It's only got stuff in for the party which I'm going to be having today. And now we wait. Time for a game of truth bombs.
Are you vlogging? Stand over there. I want to be in your vlog. Actually, I do want to be in your vlog. Hi. How you doing? We'll cut it out. We'll cut it out.
What is happening? Well, now I'm videoing, yeah.
You're supposed to brush everyone's first.
I'm filming. Hey. See you lads. Bye.
Bye. Have fun.
You couldn't be asked to get me a card.
Sure if I should, but I don't really.
There's no pressure.
Because I knew you wouldn't care.
No. I'm getting the feeling we might have stayed up a little bit late.
Why?
It's 2021.
Yeah, I know.
We're just gonna walk back to Jamie's now, and then I'll leave her there, and then we're gonna walk back to 9. And by we, I mean me. Jamie, how did you enjoy tonight?
It was great. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna miss you, dude. Yeah, you'll miss me the most.
Sure. Sure. .30ish, I've just dropped Jamie off back at her place a couple of blocks away, and now I can walk back home. It's weird thinking about how I'm not going to see these stars for a while. These formations are obviously unique to summer in Britain, and I'm not going to be in the summer in Britain for a long time. There's one photo I really want to see if I can manage to get while I'm out here, because I don't know when else I'll get the opportunity. Oh, this lighting's great, isn't it? You're around in the dark on your own, holding a bit of gear like this, you tend to get a little bit paranoid. So it's kind of weird. I'm looking in shadows and whatnot. You can't even see me right now really, but yeah, I'm looking about quite a bit just to make sure I'm not, you know, being spied on by some spooky googlies. Spooky googlies, what the heck are those? That being said, a bloke of my size walking around at night in fairly well lit areas with lots of houses nearby, wearing a leather jacket of some kind, no one's likely to come up to me, are they? Still, can't be too careful, so gotta check and check again. I tell you what would have been some good content to capture. My last day at Lancaster, because I didn't think about it until afterwards, but I had revision in the morning, then I had an exam, then I had a little bit of a picnic with some friends, and then I finished off by packing up and going home, all in one day. So busy day, but I still think it would have been interesting. And then also I didn't record much on that first day of recording, I guess. I mostly just recorded little bits of us tidying, but we did an awful lot. So, oh, and we also went shopping to sort out stuff for this party today. Look at all that light pollution. It's blooming ridiculous. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's still flaming ridiculous. Just arriving back home at 2:20. Doing well. Time for bed, I think. Ah, forgot I put all this stuff on there. Guess I'll move it off and then sort it in the morning. The plan for right now is to pick up Becky from Cardiff and then go back into Newport and pick up Katie and her kids, and then we'll be going over to Western Supermare. Alright, Bex?
Hi. No, that's taking me to the...
Having fun, Bex?
Ready, wait up a second. When you go outside, when you get to coffee, till your shoes are done. I'm here.
Apparently entirely by chance, we've somehow managed to end up coming on the same day as an air show. So it's very busy. Yeah, but hopefully we should still be able to find a decent spot. My cousin's just arrived. I've realised also that I've left both my photo album, my mum's phone and some sun cream all in the car. I mean, I'm going to get horrifically burnt, but I'm going to head back there now, see if I can pick them up. Apparently collecting these meant that I missed the start of the air show, but I'm sure I could deal with it.
you up in boom, 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 boom. Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream,
Me and Bex are heading for a bit of a walk on the pier, have a little bit of an explore.
You up in boom, 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 boom. Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. And I ding dong, plans would come true. And I ding dong, my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
What are you covered in?
She's alright.
Where'd you get it from?
Put everything around.
Alright, matey. Oh.
Kinder. Chocolate on 2 and the third one I want raspberries.
What's on yours?
It's a bit later now, we're done on the beach. Taking your own time, mum. The plan now is to just head over to some of the stalls that are here, have a bit of a look around, see what's up.
There's a triplane here, a biplane, a monoplane.
Here we go, last shot now, was it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
This is the sweeper. Are you all feeling steady? Yeah! Well then, ready, steady, 3, 2, 1!
Just 3 left now, so who'll have the honour of being the last man standing? Humble Steve? Skippy John? Or Harry James?
Yeah.
Insert 1 token, press the pedal, and
Why are we going in the bar? Don't worry, I've got this.
Right, let's get some people, Josh.
really me, it's my way of breathing. I know it's a lot ahead of mine. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome? For the sights, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. Honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. All that was Mary just messing around. You're welcome, cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'll sail you way away. You're welcome, cause now we can do anything but float. You're welcome, you're welcome. And thank you. What is happening? You got it! You got it! What's happening?
In New York City, you must first obtain a police permit in order to throw a party on a Sunday, an orgy, axes, a cat out of a building, or a masquerade party.
I'm gonna go with axes.
Three of you are correct, you're on.
Thanks Josh, I'm getting that extra points left.
I just like the idea that you're allowed to as long as you get police permission. I think it's time for bed. The plan for right now is to film my YouTube video for last week, edit that together, upload it hopefully today, and then I'm going to be going to see my brother and my friends from church. Bloomin' typical Welsh weather, eh?
We have to be there as well.
You've got extended. It's like the extended ones, like instead of like just like normal. What's that mean?
Better than I thought it'd be. It was actually pretty good, I enjoyed that. But now I have to find my way to the Treforest Estate station, which I don't know where that is. And my phone is dying, so I can't get directions. It's going well for me, I'd say. Why these older iPhones just jump from like 36% down to 1, I have no idea, but it's annoying as anything. What I've done is I've tried to be a little bit smart, and I've taken a photo of the map so that hopefully I have something to look at even when my phone dies. But I'm not sure how much use it'll be, because it doesn't exactly tell me the street names, which is not ideal, but it's the best I've got. I've also done my best to memorize the route, but whether I've succeeded, who knows. Problem is, this is the last train. Hopefully I manage to get there in time. Oh, why are all the leaves so low hanging? They're coming for me. My phone just died. Apparently it's going to take me 10 minutes to walk there. I've got 15 minutes till the train comes. And that's assuming it's on time. I've still got to buy the ticket and everything. This is going well. I'm gonna have to start jogging, so I'm gonna stop filming now for a bit. If this isn't the right way, I'm stuffed. I don't know if it is, I hope so. This is the right bridge, but I don't know where to go once I'm over it. So that's gonna be fun. I think I'm nearly there though. Shouldn't be too far. There's a river down there. Great, so I'm lost by a river in an estate in the valleys with no phone. This is going to work out well. Apparently it was the wrong way, according to a local of the area. I'm now in an industrial estate with no idea where the heck I'm going. He says there's a bridge over here, which I think is the bridge I've just crossed. I don't know. I'm lost and I'm kind of confused and my phone is dead. I am not doing well today. Found it, but I don't know where the entrance is, and I might be late. The train might have already gone. I have no clue. Okay, so I've got a ticket for Newport. Don't know when the train is. Don't know if there's another train, because apparently the one that was supposed to come should have come 2 minutes ago, and it didn't. So slightly concerned, slightly worried, and my phone is still dead, so there's no chance of me finding out anything. That's just great. I'm trapped between Cardiff and Pontypridd, and I'm trying to get to Newport. I don't stand a chance, do I? I've been waiting here for 10 minutes trying to get help. But no! The train that I was going to get on just went straight past the platform. I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do now. That help point is flaming useless, and I've just spent £6 on a ticket, which is great. So now I'm just going to have to find someone and ask to use their phone to call my mum and see what she can do, because she's the only one who can actually help me right now. The only place I can think of going right now is to McDonald's, which is where my brother and me met earlier, because at least I know the place, and also there should be someone there who will let me use their phone, because as of right now I'm kind of stuffed. Hold on, there's someone here. Luckily that guy let me use his phone. I'm heading over to Nantgarrow again, because it's the easiest place for my mum to pick me up from, so I've got to walk all the way back to where I just came. The annoying thing is, I got there in time for the train, and I just bought the ticket, and then it just drove straight past me. I have no idea why. The guy here said it's not the most popular station or something, and like the other one at the other end of Treforest is far more used because it's near the uni, but I have no idea where that is, and my phone is dead, so I can't exactly go there. Nightmare. On the plus side, this does give me a better chance to talk about Toy Story 4, which is the film that I just watched with a couple of my mates from back here. It was actually the same guy who I was in Liverpool with, and his younger brother, which was really good. We went for a little Nando's, then we went over, watched the film. Originally we were going to watch the film first, but basically the screening was more or less full, so we had to go for the later one. Bit of a pain, but it's alright, we got to sit together. It was a good film, pretty good actually. It defied my expectations. I kind of figured it wouldn't be, because Toy Story 3 wrapped up pretty well, and I didn't think they needed an extra chapter, but it does have a couple of things to say. Quite original in some aspects, and it's very funny. It's probably the funniest of all the Toy Story films. I really enjoyed it actually, more than I expected to. If I had any criticisms, I'd say the score was a bit, it was good, but it wasn't as up to scratch as the rest of the Toy Story films have been. And also we don't get as much time with the crew that we've grown to know over these films. They focus a lot on new characters, so we don't get as much time with like Jessie or Buzz, which is a shame, but they still get good parts to do. Yeah, I'd say it's a good film, go and enjoy it. Considering it's me, I don't know what I was expecting with the trains. My luck is not that good. I did run, that's probably why I'm looking a bit glowy now, because I've got a little bit of a sweat on, because it is a bit of a distance. The annoying thing is, there's nothing I could have done about it. Even if I had got to the train station earlier, the last train before this was at like 8:15, so we wouldn't have been able to both watch the film and eat some food, which was what we had agreed to do, so I couldn't exactly skip out. And then this train just drove right past the station, so I had no hope of getting on. I don't understand why it said online that it would be stopping there if they were just going to drive past the station. I'm flipping annoyed right now. I was tempted to wait at the station to see if there would be another train going into Cardiff, but I had no information left, and as far as I knew, that train was the last one going into Cardiff. So, because obviously I'd have to go into Cardiff to change in order to get to Newport. It wasn't a direct line. So, yeah, as far as I was aware, there were no more trains. from all of my research earlier on today, meaning yeah, I went off the best results I had, best information that I had, because of course I couldn't get new information, so I basically had to rely on what the websites had told me earlier today. Just about back on the estate. Now I've just got to wait for my mum to show up. Back home, time to edit. I kind of forgot to film most of today, but I've been essentially just packing just clothes and anything that I might need for New Zealand. I really haven't filmed all that much today, have I? I spent all day packing and reorganising and cooking and just doing the essential stuff really that I need to actually get done in order to be able to go. So been getting ready a lot, and now at approximately, what is it, 8 minutes past 8, I'm heading over to my sister's to hang out with her for a little bit. Where the heck is this bus? I've been waiting for ages. I had forgotten that the main bus station in Newport is shut, so basically I ended up going an extra station across, and now I've just found out that the other bus I was going to take isn't coming until 9:30. So rather than waiting that long, I'm just going to walk. The really annoying thing about it is that the bus stop that I got off at was closer to the walking route that I had to take, whereas the bus stop that I was going to get off at was closest to the bus station, so I had to walk further away just to end up walking back on myself. Brilliant.
Iron demons plus natural male enhancement equal waking up half naked in the little shed car park. Yeah. A sassy black woman plus menstrual rage equals sweet, sweet vengeance. My inner demons.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's white privilege. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's trench coat. Oh. I think trench foot is funnier, but I'm gonna have to go with white privilege. She was definitely born with it. In approximately 2 days I'll be flying from there down all the way to here, where I shall then catch a connecting flight which will then take me all the way down to Auckland, where I will then have to get a lift to Hamilton. It's a long way. No, I didn't film that much today. A couple of reasons why, but they're very complicated, not going to get into it. Anyway, I am just going to go to bed now. I've got one more full day in the UK, and then I fly out. After another full day of tidying and actually organising, the room is more or less clear. This double bed wasn't here before. We've had to put that in. Before, there was a massive chair there, which I had to take out. It was a flaming pain to do, but we managed it. But yes, now we have a double bed there. Also, while I was tidying, I found this bad boy, which is the original camera that I used when I was uploading on this channel. I used, well, first technically I used my phones, but this was the first actual specific camera that I used before moving to uni, where I then used my webcam and my phone again because I just didn't have anything but nostalgia. The flaming terrible camera has got 5 megapixels as its resolution. It's not HD or anything, but it was good enough. I forgot how great this extended edition is.
If you knew who he was, would you tell me? Peter, don't you understand how I feel? I want this guy dead. The same way you want the guy who killed your Uncle Ben dead. I'm sorry, I don't mean to rag on you on your birthday. You're my buddy, you know that. You're family, Pete. My father loved you. You're like a son to him. Thank you, Harry.
As it stands, in 24 hours I'll be catching my connecting flight out of Qatar and to Auckland. So I should probably go to bed now. Bye. In 3.5 hours I'm going to be moving out again to go and study for my 2nd year. I'm starting my 2nd year already. This is going to be fun. Luggage scales I brought broke. That's a good sign. Well, I say that. In reality they were only prepared for about 22 kilos and I have up to 30. But from how they looked immediately before they snapped, I should be alright. Based on my calculations, both my carry-on bag and my luggage are right at the precipice of being just too heavy. Which is probably for the best, considering I need as much stuff as possible for when I'm there. As far as I'm aware, that's everything packed now. It's just waiting for the time where I actually have to go. Originally my bags were a bit heavy, so I've got a lot in my pockets. But also, I'm going to be wearing a lot. I've got my t-shirt on here, then this thick jumper, and then I'm going to be wearing a leather jacket. It's going to be a warm day. We're going!
So, are you excited about this, or are you really nervous about it?
I'm really quite excited about the year abroad. If anything, I'm most nervous about the airports, because I know based on my luck something is going to happen and I'm going to muck up somewhere. How are you feeling about it?
Excited for you. Obviously I'll miss you, but excited for you. I reckon you'll have a great time.
Fingers crossed.
Yep, I loved my time in Australia, so I reckon you'll love your time in New Zealand.
So we've just picked up my sister, alright Becky?
Hey.
And now we are going to be heading to Gatwick.
So, what do you do when you actually get to New Zealand?
So there's going to be a guy there from Waikato with a sign. Apparently he will pick me up there. Don't actually know exactly who he is or anything, I just know that he's going to be there, which is a reassuring thought. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's not raining, everybody's in the hay. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey.
Running down the avenue, see how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets where once was pretty, Mr. Blue Sky is living here today. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long.
This is actually the same service station where when I was 12 years old, we ran into Gok 1. There. Actually, he started off over there and then he went over there and he was complaining to his agent the entire time. It was very unusual. It took us nearly 10 minutes to find a parking space. Airports.
Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you.
Apparently when the New Zealand government were filling in my paperwork, they managed to miss out a 1 in my passport number, which caused a little bit of a delay, but everything seemed fine. Got my boarding passes now, so let's go. You ready, Mum?
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud
Bye.
inside.
Love you too. Insecurity. Probably should stop filming now. Okay, I'm going to leave this vlog off here now because I've just gone through into the departures. I guess I'll catch you next week when I fill you in on what's happened during my first week abroad. So, hope you enjoyed it. Okay, thanks for watching all. I shall catch you next time.